I'm on the way. $13 people. Just make sure this is muted. Every time I come on stream, we start dumping. Gotta love it. All right. Let's get to this thing. Okay. Have 22 people on the chat. Let me switch to this. Nope. One second. Oh, there we go. Got the game. Let's go. All right, let's go. Bloxwap.com. Let's see, you can predict the price. This is going pretty. Yeah, Ethereum is jumping today. All right. Can you guys hear me? Let me see. Someone just started following me there. No bots. Oh, let me post the stream in the channel. Yeah, I just had a little surprise pop up. Oh, that's for later. That is for later. Wait, is this thing working? There's got to be more than me here. Let me see something. No, it's working. There's just nobody in the game. All right, join the game. Bloxwap.com. Why do we have two of these? All right. My friend's keeps calling me. All right, so we're going to go through a couple of updates today. Let me go back to my screen. Oh, lights are still off. GM. Let me turn this up a little bit. There we go. GM. All right, so we're going to go through a couple of updates today. Just some updates to the game, updates to some of the docs, a little bit of update on the timeline and what's remaining for mainnet. DevNet is live, so you can go test it out there. If you've got any feedback, definitely join the Telegram. It is t.me. Oh, hold on. It's t.me/Bloxwap, BLOXWAP. And if you're in there, we're having lots of good conversations about the game, development, marketing, all types of stuff. So if you've got any great marketing ideas, I'm going to propose something today, but if you've got some good ones, let me know. I need to know if somebody can hear me. I don't have any comments. Somebody comment on X or YouTube and let me know if you can hear me. Just put a thumbs up. All I need is one thumbs up. Five people on Pump. How many people on Arena? 4 people on Arena. 45 people on X and YouTube. I think we're good, but I just need to double check. Let me know if you can hear me. Somebody say something. I just need to know if my audio is working. If it's working, then we can continue, or we can begin. I guess I could connect from my phone and see if it's working. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Simple Waters. Thank you. Audio solid. Unknown. Yes. All right, cool. We're good. Okay, so we're going to get kicked off. First thing I want to do is just we'll actually go to the hub first. So we have updated the rewards section. So this is how the Bloxwap token is going to work from a rewards perspective. From every single transaction, 1% fee goes to the treasury, and then the treasury buys we're going to spend the value of this distribution. So 40% to buybacks, 30% to prizes, 20% to the community, and 10% to the team. And you can go through each one of these and kind of see how it works out, how the transactions would get processed, where the fee comes in, and then the amount that gets sent to the treasury. And then of this treasury, this percentage goes to buybacks. We also have something similar for the prizes. So it's the same 1%. This is what would get allocated to prizes. And then for the community, there's a lot of green here, but this is basically what would get allocated to the community. And then the team has the smallest piece. So 90% goes out, and then 10% goes to the team. So we just filled out some information here to kind of explain to people what's going on with the token and how it works. There's also the speculate page that I created, where this is based on the current price of Bloxwap. So you can see what would happen if somebody did a $100 buy right now at these prices, or a $1,000 buy, how high the token would go up, or a $10,000 buy, etc., etc. So you can see that here and play with the numbers based on the buybacks. So this is also here. And we're starting a brand page. We haven't finished this out, but we need to get through the rest of this and fill out this brand page so that you can get the colors and the logos and everything really easily without having to talk to me or talk to anybody else. It'll just all be right here. So that's on the way as well. Now to the game. So the game, I made a few changes to the game, to the look and feel of it, just to make it easier. Actually, let me go to Solana. It's a little easier. Just to make it easier to play and a little bit easier for people to understand. So basically, you've got the price here in Solana. This is the market, which you can choose. Up here, you've got the players, the number of players that are currently playing in this market. There's 2. Somebody just joined. You've got the balance here. So this you can just click on and just add money to your account if you just tap on this. On mainnet, this is actually going to pop up a Coinbase on-ramp or a MoonPay on-ramp. And that's basically what I'm working on the rest of the day, the rest of the weekend. There's also a button down here to play live on mainnet. Right now, this doesn't go anywhere. This is just to a form, and we have over 12,000 emails in this form. So we're gonna basically reach out to these people when we go live. So that's going to be part of the marketing. Then we also have the center price button, which used to be on the right hand side here. So it's actually easier to see center price on Bitcoin. So if you're on Bitcoin here, the price jumps all over the place because Bitcoin's going absolutely bonkers right now. So you can click center price. I might put a little lock button in here because some people wanted to have the price centered and locked. I don't know if they realize how violent it's going to be, but I'll put it on there. So Bitcoin's just going all over the place right now. It's pretty hard to play. And then there's a menu down here which takes you to the hub, which we saw earlier. That is this page here, and this has all the information. It's kind of like the marketing page of the project. So we're gonna go back to Solana. On the UI, I took all those overlay windows off because it was just a little bit too complicated. Oh snap! Thank you, Marco. Jesus, I'm talking and you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Yeah. All right. Let me start back over. All right. Sorry about that. I wasn't even sharing my screen. Okay. So this is the screen. Hold on a second. One second. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Tons of mistakes. Okay. First we'll get to this, the UI. So these are the UI changes that I made. Like I said, the price is up here. You can change the market by just clicking on this box up in the top left and switch between Solana, Ethereum, which is where a few people are, and Bitcoin. There's also the invite players, so you can get more people into the game. And then if you click on this top right button here, this is how you can add money to your account. And on mainnet, this is actually going to bring up the Coinbase on ramp or bring up MoonPay on ramp. So that's this piece here. Then there's the center price button, which obviously recenters the price. I might put a little switch in here so that you can lock it because a few people have been asking that they want the price to be locked to the screen. So I'll probably add that. There's also a play live, and what this will do once mainnet is live is that it'll let you actually just deposit real USDC and play live on mainnet. And then we have this drop down menu, which has a lot of the options that are up here. They're just down here, easy to get to again. And then so you can click deposit USDC and it does the same thing. And then there's also the link to the hub. And this hub has all the information about the game. It's kind of like marketing. There's documentation here. There's also the rewards that I was talking about, how the rewards break down, the different sections of each reward, how they each receive their rewards. So from a trade, the percentage goes to this pool, this blue part, and then inside the treasury, 10% of it goes to the team. And we have this broken down for the community, the prizes as well. The prizes, and 40% to the buy and burn. And then I mentioned there's also the speculate page, so you can see what'll happen to the price when the buy and burn kicks in, and you can just put in any number you want in here and see, moon math if you want to play around with the speculate page. And then, the other thing I was mentioning is the brand page. So you can go in here and you can basically pull out different components that you want to copy colors. We'll put the logos and the coin thing and everything in here as well. So that's coming. Back one more. All right. So a couple of other changes to the UI. I made this thing green. I also put the when you win, if I can even, oh my gosh. Okay. This is hard. Okay. Come on. There we go. When you win, the value that you get comes in from the top now instead of from the bottom. So it's a lot easier to see. And if you win over $100, there's actually like a fireworks that show up, which is going to be pretty cool. And you can, so basically the game is pretty much the same as it was before. Just got a little bit of a color enhancement, made the quality a little bit higher. So that's what's up with the game. And I posted on X earlier. There's basically four things left to do. There's the magic block optimization, which works. There's the leaderboard, which I have to. It's in there. It just needs to be turned on. And then there are the profiles. So I think the profiles are a little bit messed up. But let's go to devnet.bloxwap.com. So this is the devnet that's running. Let me open this. Okay, let's put this on the side over here. So on DevNet, we can go here and play live. And this you can see as it's connected. It's got my SOL balance, which is here. It's got my USDC balance, which is here. You can add more SOL or add more USDC on DevNet. And then once you're ready to play, you can start a session. And it will pop up starting a session. Oh, it has to cancel the first one. Sorry, I had one going. Start a new session. And then it'll ask you to approve the spend. And then once your spend is approved, I'm actually playing with USDC out of my wallet. So if I click here, oh, that's gone. That's gone. Okay, I think I won something. Oh my gosh, this is very hard. Okay, it looks like there's a bit of an issue with, because I'm by myself. I think the payback, I just messed with the payback. So when you're by yourself, you should get paid back. But yeah, this is actually very difficult. So it's spending USDC out of my main wallet. I need to fix one thing on here, but this was working yesterday. I just need to fix that. But once this is back up and running, I'll have this fixed up in like an hour or so. But this will be able to, you'll be able to basically take money out of your account, and then it'll go into the pool. And then if your guess is correct, you'll get paid back out. I just need to fix one thing. So this is the game when you're playing live. You've got the center button. You've got the session that's allowing you to click and keep pressing the button without having to have the pop-ups and approval pop-ups show up to spend the USDC. And then you've also got some information here. There's a link to your profile page, which this needs to be cleaned up, which I'm going to be working on today. But this also shows your Solana balance, and it also shows your USDC balance. So I'm going to polish this up today, and then I'm going to show your win rate, the number of predictions, your volume, and all of that stuff per market down here. So that should be ready by the end of today as well. And then if you're in a session and you want to stop playing, you can just click here and click cancel session, and this will bring a pop-up up in your wallet. You can cancel your session, and then if you want to log out, you just click log out, and then you're back here to this login page. And then this is how you log back in, right? So it should be a pretty simple process to log out and log in and create a session and stop a session and play the game. But right now, I think the easiest place to go play is in practice mode, where you can just play and you can give yourself infinite amount of money, and then you can just keep guessing and play against the practice mode. So yeah, we're getting close. Few little things to fix on DevNet and get the leaderboards up and running, and then we should be good to go. Now, what is this? I can hear you. I can hear and feel. All right. Let's see. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is our little mini marketing campaign we're going to run. Now, let me get this a little bit spastic right here. Whoops, wrong button. This button. So what we're planning on doing is we're planning on running a campaign that's going to try to drive people to the site without telling them exactly what it is. So we're gonna have like we're gonna post to TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and all these media sites where there's way more active users than on Twitter, basically. And we're gonna post effectively these AI meme videos. And actually, they can be real videos or they can be AI meme videos. Let me just unmute something real quick and see if I can get this without getting the feedback, because I know you guys love feedback. All right. So this is one of the videos that we're going to be posting today. And we're just going to post it as a test. And then inside of the Telegram, we're going to try to raid this video as I post it on a couple of channels. And we're going to see how it gets picked up in the algorithm. So let me switch over back to my screen. So this is a video that we're going to try to launch today.
John, John. John.
So that's the video. I don't know if you guys heard it. Hopefully you guys heard it. But the idea is that we're going to make a bunch of these where somebody is playing Bloxwap and the noises are going off in the background and you can't really tell what's going on, but they're not paying attention to what they're supposed to be doing, right? And we've created probably 15 or 20 of these so far. I've done a few real ones with some of my friends. I've had some other friends do some real ones. And then we also have a bunch of AI generated versions like this one. And so we're going to start publishing these on all the social media networks. And we're going to try to get this flywheel going of people trying to wonder what that sound is and what's the clicking. And we're probably going to add a card at the end that says, block, swap, tap, trade, win at the end. But we're going to publish these, and I'll probably push the first one out a little bit after the stream is over today so that people can see these videos and we can do some measurements and see how they are going. The other thing I'm trying to find are clippers. Basically people that have, phone farms that can repost and rebroadcast this. And so part of the community reward is going to go towards those people. So people that can syndicate the content, get these marketing videos as far and wide as possible. That's what we're going to be looking for. So if you know any clippers, please send me a message on X or join the Telegram. And then we also have a marketing topic in the Telegram. You can post it in there, and somebody from somebody who we're working with, we'll figure out how to get in contact and find the clippers. So that is pretty much it. I don't really have too much more to do today. I obviously have to fix that bug on DevNet where the payouts aren't working. But outside of that, I don't think there's really too much more to cover. I do have a lot of work to do, so I'm going to try to sit tight and get back on that. But if anybody has any questions about the game, about the mechanics, about anything, and you're on stream, let me know. If you're on X or if you're on YouTube, I'll play. Actually, we'll play a little bit. Let's see if anybody joins. Actually, join the game. Let's go to bloxwap.com. And then let's see if we can get some people playing, and let's see if we can get this number up here. Let's play on ETH. Actually, let me give myself some more money. So yeah, if you're on your phone, you can go to just bloxwap.com. It'll automatically load Ethereum, and you'll be ready to go. Let me go open up on my phone. Double check. Yep, 3 people in the game. So right now, all 3 of us, well, I have 2 accounts, so let me close one. Right now, me and I don't know who this other person is, but we're basically playing against each other, making predictions. See, somebody got paid out. So you can see the payouts are now, the fees are coming out from the payouts as we're playing. So they're probably taking all my money. Yep. Yeah, you can see the fees coming out as I'm playing against multiple people. So as you see those fees, it's calculating It's basically doing a calculation to see who's right and who's wrong, and then the winners are collecting the fees. So as more people are joining. So we should be able to run this number up, and this number should be able to get pretty crazy. So let's see if we can get more people playing in the game here. Uh-oh, center price. So we got 4 people playing. Uh-oh. Let me do a YOLO play. Oh, oh, YOLO. Oh, no. I missed all of those. Someone's getting paid. Center price. I'm going to put the center price lock on here because I know some people want it. So I'll add it. Oh. Interesting. There's like I'm just watching the price oracle and I'm noticing it's got some jumps in it where it does like a vertical sweep of a bunch of prices. Yeah, I'm not good at this. I'm probably just losing. I probably lost like a couple $100 already. Yeah, so the one thing we're going to plan on doing is we want to integrate into something like Drift where you can make these predictions, do like directional predictions instead of, picking the price and predicting the price. You could say, I think it's going to go up or down. And then obviously there'll be a liquidation point, but the design for what that needs to look like is going to be slightly different than this. This is very straightforward to design, but if you're trying to do directions, you have to calculate, you have to have like the liquidation point and stuff like that. So if it does go against you, your position gets canceled. And there's also something that has to do with the time that it takes to create the position and take the position. Those have to be also very fast because if you're clicking around here, you want to make sure that the taker can take it really quickly. So yeah, we're just playing on Bloxwap.com. There's only 3 of us in here. Oh, somebody got paid. Yeah, either somebody's making a lot of money or the platform's making a lot of money. Let me see something. Is this open? 1 second. I wonder if I could share this. 1 second. Oh, it's not. It's only doing it on DevNet. All right. Okay. So, system's working on practice mode. We'll just have to just gonna clean up that one feature for the mainnet, and then I have those 4 steps to take care of, and then we should be good to probably by tomorrow morning. We should have all the stuff ready for the on-ramping, the privy on-ramping, and the fiat deposits and all that stuff. I'm guessing it should be ready by tomorrow. And then we can do more testing. And then the goal is to go to mainnet on the 13th. So it's basically a week from Monday. It's like 10 days from now. We're going to go to mainnet then. And so pretty much most of it's working. I just have to do a couple of little edge cases and clean up. And there's also a lot of back-end infrastructure setup that has to be done. So let's see. Hold on. Oh, we got questions. All right, perfect. This is awesome. Let me go take a look at these questions here. So this person says, what if you guys hold a community jackpot square at a certain price, like 5K ETH or something? Yeah, that's actually a good idea. One of the things that we want to be able to do once we basically turn this into a into an on-chain, fully on-chain Solana program is allow things like that, where you can have like jackpot squares. So, let's say you see the game going. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's say you see the game going, and then there's like a square here that's like gold, and it's like if this gold square hits and you predict the price, or there's like a gold row, and if you predict the price and you're in the gold row, maybe there's like a 100x payout or something. So like everybody in this row basically gets showered with a bunch of with like an exorbitant payout. So that's actually one of the things that we're trying to figure out how to set up, is having some really high rewards for specific rows. The challenge is that we have to have an API that allows somebody to inject the USDC into that, basically that vault. And so it's possible, but yeah, we want to do stuff like that, where there's like these magic vaults that you can basically, or these magic rows where you can basically play, and if you guess correctly in that row, you get some crazy payout. The other thing we're thinking about is, I guess that's pretty much one of the ideas. Let's see, what does this say? Next comment. Some power ups or multipliers. Yeah, so actually the funny thing is, if you use like a perpetual exchange, you can actually have leverage. So I wonder how hard it would be for me to uncomment that code. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can do this real quick. I'm coding live here, okay? This is not smart, but we're going to try it anyway. Let's see if I can do this and put the perp thing in. So we got to go to live. You're not going to see my screen because there's nothing important on here. But I'm going to go to practice game, and I'm going to insert the leverage action. And then let's see if this shows up here. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get this leverage thing showing up. Because, yeah, that's actually... Uh-oh. Oh, this looks crazy. Let's get rid of this. And get rid of this. And this. How come my AI bot didn't fix this thing properly? Rounded none. Okay. All right, perfect. Here we go. Okay, so let me bring this thing up. So if I go here, right, this is running locally on my computer. So this is the same game. It's just running localhost. So there's a leverage slider. So you can basically lever up to like 100x leverage. Obviously, this would be getting powered by, like Drift or whatever. And then when you place a bet, it's a $3 bet with 100x leverage. So when you win, you would win, $300 back instead of $3 back, right? I have the leverage calculators removed, but this would be an example of how you could have some crazy power ups where you make a bet with leverage, and then your leverage bet returns you back 100x or 550x what it would normally give you. I might actually turn this on and put this in the game so people can play with it and see what it looks like. But yeah, this was an idea that we had earlier, which was like, hey, let people do leverage and set the leverage amount on their bets, and then they can make these predictions with a leverage bet and get a leverage payout. Let's see. What else? Oh, somebody playing the real game? Oh, my the back end system is getting tons of price updates. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else to demo. If there's any other questions, let me see. There's no questions in in Arena, and then something just flew across my screen. on pump. I don't even know I don't know what's going on that site. But that's pretty much it. So takeaways, we're almost ready. 4 things left to do, which would be the magic block optimizations, leaderboard, the user profiles, and then the on-ramping with social login. And that's also going to come with the with like depositing through Coinbase or MoonPay. And then just cleaning up the UI, cleaning up the app, getting it ready for production, making sure that the DevNet works. So if you want to test DevNet, it's at devnet.bloxwap.com. So just devnet.bloxwap.com. And if you're here and you click on live, it'll actually take you to the live DevNet instantiation, and this will check your actual wallet balance. It'll check your actual USDC. You can obviously click on this and get more USDC from the Solana, from the faucet. So hold on, let me switch this off and let me connect and get my address. Actually, the address doesn't really matter because it is my public key. So if I come in here, go down to the bottom, click Solana DevNet, click here, deposit, and then I go back to the game, I should get $10 in a second. Unless it already went through. No, I don't think it's that fast. So you can just use the faucet to top up your wallet, basically. And there's also a faucet for Solana here. Oh, that's not fixed. Okay, I gotta fix that. This needs to actually take you to the Solana faucet. So let me make a note for that. Go to Solana faucet on DevNet. Okay, cool. Let's see, got another question here. Have you seen that sometime 2 squares win on a round? Yeah, so the way it's set up right now in the game, let me go back to practice mode. And I'll actually go to Solana because it's easier. So if you pick, like these 3, what's happening is it's paying out $15 because the losers are paying the winners, but you are playing all 3 positions. So when you're getting that $15 back, you're getting the losing spots and the winning spots. So what would happen is if you were playing this with other people and you clicked these 3 and you only got 1 correct, the rest of this money, so this other like $9 would actually go to the other people because you would have a weighted average that's lower than the whole total. So when you're by yourself, you can win, you can click multiple squares and win. But as soon as somebody else shows up and you start clicking multiple squares and you start guessing basically incorrectly, your losses will actually be redistributed to other people who are guessing correctly. So there is actually an example where you could guess on 2 squares and win on a round, but if the more people that play the game, the less that's actually going to be beneficial for you. So you want to try to guess, and you want to try to guess correctly. That's the goal. Predict correctly. Oh, that should be the slogan. I think he means that sometimes price moves fast. Oh, yeah. That's totally possible. So yeah, in the background, what the price oracle checker is doing. So if you go here, this is probably a better example. So what the price oracle checker is doing, like this right here, a bunch of them win at the same time. It's checking to see all of the blocks that won. And then all the blocks that won are the ones that get the payout, and all the blocks that lose are the ones that basically pay the blocks that won. And then it calculates the weighted average of who won in which blocks, and then it pays them out that way. So you can have multiple blocks in a row win. I think it's a lot On Ethereum, you see it occasionally. When I've been playing around with this on Bitcoin, I've actually seen like 4 or 5 blocks win because Bitcoin can like really spike up and down really quickly. So, Bitcoin can have, it could like see this, like this is 1, 2. And so you can definitely have that scenario where multiple blocks are winning. Okay, hold on. Let's see. No, I mean, the game sometimes registers 2 winning squares, 1 vertical. Oh, yeah, you got it. Yeah, line. Yeah. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. You should be able to have multiple squares win at any given time. It's just the math should be able to factor that in. All right. Any other questions? I don't think we have any other questions. Everybody's cool. Everybody's got it. All right. So if you want to follow me, I'm on X at Joe Blau, JoeBlau. If you want to follow the game, it's on X at Bloxwap, Bloxwap. And our goal is to go to mainnet in about a week, so 10 days. So we're just finishing up a few things. If you got any questions, come into the Telegram. Send me messages on X. Right now, I get a lot of X DMs, like a lot. And so I'm trying to filter through them. I'm trying to read everyone's DMs. Sometimes I can't get to them, but I'm going to try. And let's see, what else is there? Yeah, if you got any good marketing, like TikTok, video creation pipelines and stuff like that, would definitely love to hear about it. You can join the Telegram. It's t.me/Bloxwap. So it's just spelled the same as the game. You can join that, and we're in there, and we will be trying to figure out how to get this marketing campaign going. The goal is to post a bunch of these videos, basically probably by like next Friday. Get the hype wagon started, and then get a lot of people trying to figure out what Bloxwap is and drive traffic to the site. And then it's going to basically be incumbent on the design of the site and the ease of use. And obviously, crypto has a lot of stumbles, but I think with Privy, we should be able to get people to on-ramp really smoothly and deposit really smoothly. I've already seen it with Pump uses Privy and a couple of other products, so we should be able to be good to get people on-ramped. So that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else. I don't see any more questions. So the price is not dumping, which is strange because I'm streaming. Uh-oh. What is this? Trump on Pulse Chain. What's up, my guy? What's up? Trump on Pulse Chain. All right. Okay. I'm going to sign off. Thanks to everybody for the feedback. Thanks for all the support. It's been an awesome ride with everybody. So I'm going to keep building, and we will launch very soon. Oh, also, one quick thing. The people are like, oh, what's the roadmap? It's actually on the hub. Sorry, let me just cover this real quick. So on the hub, if you click here, there's a roadmap. So we launched the token September 21st on the pump stream. And here's the communities that we have. And we've also got information on Dex Screener and CoinGecko. We did DevNet last week, or I guess like on Monday. Light paper's coming out on October 6th. I don't know about this. I got a lot of work to do. I don't know if I have time to write a light paper about anything. But we're going to do mainnet and marketing on October 13th. And then we're going to do our first buy and burn on October 31st. So this should be fun. And I think like this buy and burn should allow us to test the speculation button and see how accurate it is. But this is our next big thing, is our mainnet and marketing. So that is it. So yeah, hub.bloxwap.com/docs/roadmap will get you to the roadmap. And that is it. I'll see everybody. Hopefully everybody has a great weekend. If you're not already in the future, already in the weekend. And Monday, I think we should have everything kind of like buttoned up, and we should be able to do a lot more testing. So that's it. Catch you later.